I'm the funniest nigga you don't know. Follow me on Instagram.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
What is it that you really like cooking? Age.
Anyone can cook.
He's the one behind these recipes.
We get to really be part of people's lives.
20 minutes for 2 medium rare steaks? This is bullshit! Yes, chef.
I need to hear you.
Yes, chef.
It's your call.
Lady.
Look at me. Wake up.
We're not giving out no free promos today.
No free promo today. Not a damn thing.
Not from us.
Not unless you local, we fuck with you. That's it.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Dry Storage Confessionals, where the shift ends, but the stories keep pouring. I'm Maggie, and today we've got James with us, James Young. You want to tell us a little bit about you, where you're from?
Originally from New Jersey, but somehow ended up in Opelika. Stand-up comedian as well. I used to work here, so I have a lot of interesting stories about the service industry, and as well as like comedy as well, because comedy always happens in like a bar somewhere.
Always.
It's like always either a bar, like some weird restaurant. So yeah, a lot of weird experiences happen.
Yeah, I feel like for you to tap into that, like we were kind of just talking about right before we started, pulling the humor from the restaurant industry and turning it into your bit.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get into that a little bit. This shit is funny.
There's a new bit that I'm working on. I haven't worked out the kinks yet, but when I get it right, just know y'all saw it here first.
You saw it here first. Facts. I love the shout out. Love the creds. Okay, well, bring us back to the beginning. Was the pub your first restaurant job?
No, I think it was like my third or fourth maybe.
Okay.
So I've been in the industry for a while. I'm out of the industry now. Worked my way out, but still. Well, I'm a bartender now. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Front of house. That's awesome.
Man of many talents.
Absolutely. Get it under your belt.
Yeah.
Which one do you like better?
Honestly, probably back of house.
Yeah.
Because front of house, like, you have to put on a face. You
Yep.
have to be nice to people. When back of house, I could be like, I know I cooked this food. I can curse as much as I want in back of house.
Granted, open kitchens,
Yeah.
but you haven't had to do that, so.
Well, I've had an open, now that I think about it, I did have an open kitchen job one time, and I said something, I got sent to the dish pit before.
No,
That was-
not the banishment.
Yeah. It was funny, though. It was funny. I could get into that story later on. I'll let you finish your question.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
I didn't know about the front of house, so that's
Yeah.
great. So, what's something front of house people that you think will never understand about back of house life, no matter how long they've worked with y'all?
Probably just how busy it really gets, or like how, I don't know why I'm drawing a blank, because I drank earlier. That's why I'm drawing a blank.
It's all good.
Yeah, how busy we really get, and like how sometimes small requests can really like fuck up the like your momentum or anything. Calling food back, please. If you bring up a lot of food, please call that shit back. Like they'll be like, "Oh, I got a party at 20. I'm just gonna do." Like it might have been slow. Cooks out, smoking a cigarette or something. I might be stocking up. Please let me know.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not gonna say who did this. Someone did this here as a joke.
What'd they do?
They said, "Hey, we got a party of 30 coming in." There was no party of 30.
No, and they like let you think it for real though.
And they just came back like 20 minutes later, like cooks are like arguing about it, like, "But we got a party of 30. What are you
Waiting,
doing?" Blah, blah, blah.
prepping,
Dude, because
arguing.
I was joking, by the way, and we're just like, "Why would you
Man,
do
fuck
that?"
you.
Yeah. Also, when like big parties come in late, like I used to work at Buffalo Wild Wings, a party of like 25 came in like 2 minutes before closing.
Yeah.
Nah.
So where do you think that you draw the line on, because the big debate is, do you wait until, say, 9 o'clock to shut down the kitchen, or do you think it's acceptable to start early?
It's acceptable to start earlier for sure. At least like some small things. Like if you know like you're probably not going to sell as much as this one entree, probably start packing that up. Like I definitely wouldn't wait until exactly 9 o'clock. Or if like for a fact like all right, this guy's gonna be gone, so I'm not shut down his station a little bit early. Yeah, it's always good to get out early, because sometimes if you just wait till 9, you might not leave till like 1 in the morning. So
What's your rule of thumb when you're on the flip side? Do you think like out and about, if you're about to go into a restaurant, maybe 30 minutes before, you're like, nah, I'm not going in?
That exactly is where the line is, 30 minutes. And it also depends on the type of restaurant too. Like if I know it's like fast food, like I might do 20. But if I know it's like some dude's gonna have to like fire up a grill, some more prep.
Exactly.
45.
No, I think that hits the bill on people don't understand that shit.
Yeah.
I feel like it is a little outrageous to expect like no, you have to wait. But I remember my first restaurant job was at Tenda Chick, which is now closed in Auburn, and it was like that. Like, you are not touching a closing tool, period, until like that time is 9 o'clock or whatever the fuck it was.
They'll
time
cut people 2 hours before closing just to get them out of there. Like, it's like kitchen closes at 11. We're doing fryers at 8:30. Like, trying to get people out of there.
Type shit. What's the smell that you can smell out and about that reminds you immediately of the line?
French fries.
Heard.
Just French fries or just anything fried food, like grease. Also, like, I don't know why, like a certain type of dish soap, I don't know what it is, but like when I smell it on people, I'm like,
we haven't like pinpointed it yet.
That's a specific.
It's the pink soap.
Yes, that one. I don't know what fucking brand that is.
It's kind of like bubble gum.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's
to
like,
me, it's like a bubble gummy. Well, is the fried grease like nostalgia or trauma?
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Because like I've had good restaurant jobs, I've also had shitty restaurant jobs. So, yeah.
What do you think the difference has been?
Between like honestly, where it starts is just the mentality of management. Because shit runs downhill. So if the people at the head are in a shitty attitude or like doing fuck shit, that shit will trickle down to everybody who's on staff, and it just fucks up the whole restaurant.
Yeah. Because we ain't getting paid to care.
I just realized I've been cursing a lot and did not ask you if I could curse.
I have too. It's okay.
Okay, we
honestly,
out here.
like, and this is something that I've kind of like talked to Mathen about a little bit and wanted to address, because I do understand that it's like some power words maybe spit out here or there.
Yeah.
But also like it's language, and if you're wanting the industry for what it is and the grit, that this is what it is. It's cussing and you know that if you know that. So for those that are just, spectators on the outside and watching it because you are somebody that loves somebody that has been in the industry, if you want the full effect, baby, you got it. So I don't want to, trim the edges or like
give them the raw experience. Like,
absolutely, or make it out to be something that it's not, because that's not the point of this.
Also, we all grown here.
We grown here.
Come on.
Exactly. So just wanted to do a little housekeeping there. I'm glad you brought that up, to be honest.
Yeah, because some people won't say anything. Like, oh my God, like, how come that SL didn't come out? It's like,
especially for me being a girl, it's, it's 2025. Let's grow up.
Yeah, come on.
What's the most ridiculous thing you've heard yell in the kitchen?
Probably that dude run that fake party at 20.
It was so out of pocket, honestly.
I mean, there was times where like people be come out there high on something and just say like the randomest shit. Like, this one dude was tweaking bad. He was mad as hell because he helped everybody else like get their like outs or whatever, and he didn't start on his yet. So I'm like, that's not your fault. That's your fault. He's like, it's fucking 2:30. I haven't fucking started my shit yet. And he starts slamming things. I'm like, that's on you, bro. Why are you mad at us?
You was playing helper for the past 2 hours. Like,
oh, one time back at Buffalo Wild Wings, I fucking hated that job, by the way.
Ooh,
so
I can imagine.
will slander them. The food is all right, but that business, I will slander them. We're in the back, just regular old Saturday. A customer walks in the kitchen, just starts complimenting, like, hey, this food was fucking amazing.
We've had that happen a few times.
It's like, don't do that at all.
Appreciate it, but get that.
Yeah, get out.
Get out.
Get out.
There's been a few times where people have done it here because, like, where our bathrooms are in the hallway and the dish
right
pit
there.
separately, they be going in the dish pit thinking that it's the kitchen, and it's just some random ass dish dude talking about some. It's just like,
all right.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah. If your station had a theme song, what would it be? But you could, I guess, pick.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like my workstation.
Yeah, but I was thinking fry, if you're fry, or line,
It would have to be something that I know I can vibe to, and like kind of like, because perfect music in the kitchen is something you can vibe to, but also it's kind of like black noise where you don't pay too much attention to it.
Yeah, it can't take over.
So like right now, probably like one of my all-time favorite songs is "All Right" by Kendrick Lamar, because like that anything Kendrick Lamar,
It's
honestly.
Yeah. Last night somebody did XXX by Kendrick, and that was like so. It was so unpredictable of a choice for this man to choose, but it was such a good one.
That's great. That's great.
But yeah, you can always tell, like, I'll go in the kitchen, and if the music is off,
Yeah.
like, it's not good in there.
And what I love, and specifically in this kitchen too, I feel like it works the best, is like you can always tell like the front of the house music to the back of the house music. Like there's always like a weird transition. So
Yeah.
like here, it's like if you're by the bar, like you're like listening to what y'all playing, but the second you hear to like that corner and you go through that door, just hard switch.
The fade out from one to the other is crazy.
So you can always tell like how hard those guys are working by what's playing in the back.
What's one menu item that makes you roll your eyes the second it gets ordered?
Well, when I was working here, whenever we got like
Could be
the
anywhere.
them egg rolls were terrible.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm allergic to seafood, so anything like seafood, I'm like,
How do you deal with that?
Well, I just wash my hands a lot. It's not like too bad. Like if I eat it, you know, I would get like an itchy throat or whatever.
Yeah. We're
I
not
don't-
going anaphylactic if you
Yeah.
like.
Well, if I eat crab, yeah, but like shrimp is like a little bit. But like I also gotta be mindful when I'm at restaurants. Like, all right, do y'all fry anything in this grease? Because I know I went to Florida and ate something. And like on the back home, I was just like itching my throat the whole time.
That was a good demonstration. What's your if you know moment that only back house people get?
Probably like good and bad is when like someone calls out and your double shift turned to a double close shift.
Oh,
Like I had that happen during football
Yeah.
season one time. Not good.
that is an if you know, because you know how hellish it's going to be.
Or when like regulars get too confident. It's like, we get it. You come here every day, but it's like,
I know the owner.
I know him too, and
That's the best response.
like you come here to spend money. I come here to make money.
Yeah.
All right, there is a difference.
But then they start getting close and thinking that you're going to drop them this, that, and the third,
Yeah.
add this up. Like,
or again, they just try to walk in the kitchen like, hey, what's up? Like, what are you doing here?
you can't stand that.
Yeah, it's like we're in the middle of a rush. Get out the kitchen.
Get
You're
outta
in the
here.
way. I don't
Yeah.
care about your cat. Out the kitchen.
I feel like I'd be doing that sometimes.
Well, this different here.
What's the most dangerous or unhinged shortcut you've ever seen someone take in the kitchen?
Someone dropped someone's food and just threw it on the grill to kill, like, to cook the dirt off.
Oh, they just sanitized it real
Yeah,
quick.
and it's like, well, the grill's at 300 degrees. It'll burn.
kill.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not wrong.
but just the idea.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty unhinged.
Yeah.
What's the realest post-shift meal or ritual, not like the aesthetic?
Like post shift
When you're done, you clocked out.
a burger, just any good burger.
That was me too.
Jackson used to make these amazing smash burgers.
Oh my god. The smashers went crazy.
I know. I remember first time I had one, like I wanted to get Burger King, but like I couldn't because of like my shift, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like kind of venting about it. Next thing you know, he just comes up with this burger. I'm
He's
just like,
that guy.
yes,
though.
I love him for that.
He is that guy.
Shout out Jackson Eves. if you've
Shout
seen
out
it.
Jax. You that dude though, for
Yeah.
real, and you know it. What's the difference between a good cook and a great one, in your opinion, from that you've witnessed?
Passion. Or not even just passion, just like caring about the job. Like you can be in here, like you can do all the things by the book. I'll be honest, a great cook knows how to like cut corners in like a good way. You know what I mean?
Yes, because there's nothing wrong with efficiency.
Yeah, you know. Also, just like a good, good personality. Like when everybody on staff loves you, that's how you know you're doing good. And also, I hate to say it, but like kind of looking out for the server, like front of house sometimes. Like every now and then, like if ever slow, like I'm gonna just accidentally drop something and put it in the window and see what happens.
Yeah. When they make the announcement, hey, this is dead, or they
Yeah.
put it over on the other prep table, like it's
Yeah, remembering small things about your coworkers. Like if
Yeah.
you know the chick that's on bar right now loves extra French fries, and you happen to have some French fries, like hey, send this to her real quick.
it'll make a difference for sure.
Yeah.
Just the developing of the relationships, we've kind of hit on that in different ways, and that's another point that we've not yet talked about. The little acts of service and stuff it just creates, the environment that
Yeah. Because you got to think, you spend majority of your time throughout the week here. So your
Yep.
coworkers are pretty much your family.
Yes.
You don't want to be the uncle that's not invited to the cookout because he says racist stuff. Right?
Don't be that guy. Please don't. All right. Well, we're going to hop into a little agree or disagree segment. I haven't done this yet, so we'll
Ooh,
see how
okay.
it goes.
All right.
We're going to switch it up a little bit. Every chef thinks that their whole, their deal is perfect until someone else touches it. Agree or disagree? They just cocky, kind of, I guess.
I would say agree because like I feel like some cooks get into like emotion, like a little ritual of how they do things, and when someone tries to change it, it's like I've been doing like this for months, almost years. Don't touch it.
That's so true. Why do you think that is? That is a big thing of like we've done it like this for 6 years, like, and they're just flabbergasted.
Well, it's because like the kitchen atmosphere is a very fast paced, like, work environment. So when you find that one thing, because also another thing about most restaurants, you don't really get official training. You're just kind of hanging out in the kitchen and you kind of pick up on what you pick up on.
Yep.
And if you just don't make the cut, you just don't make the cut.
That's
You get
true.
moved. So when you find that one thing that like makes that one meal perfect, like where you can get it out in less than 15 minutes, and someone's like, hey, we're not doing this anymore. It's like, well, now I have to reinvent the wheel almost. So people get attached to that methods,
Yeah. And I guess, I don't know, then ego kind of comes into play. If someone does, like, hey, I did think about this, and it's actually something that will improve.
Yeah.
They're like, oh.
So will it though?
Ee.
Will it though?
If you can't handle yelling, you don't belong back here. Agree or disagree?
Agree.
Agree. All day long.
Like we were saying, we're all grown here. At one point, someone's going to yell some shit in your face. You're not going to like it, but you just kind of have to take it to the heart.
And it might be vile.
Yeah.
But if it's a good work relationship and a good environment, like, it will be spoken on later. It'll be all right.
Like, I feel like if I can't go up to you when you're messing up, be like, hey, respectfully, what the F are you doing? Then we're not really that close.
Yeah, you got to have communication, and sometimes it's harsh. Brunch is the devil's work.
I almost want to say agree, but at the same time, it's like it really depends on like how big is the brunch menu.
Yeah.
Because I feel like brunch is okay because it's kind of like mid shifts is probably good for them, like a good switch. But it's like, I don't know, it's like a weird thing. I don't know how to explain it.
I agree. I feel like if it's a place like here where it's brunch and you go home, like Mathin loved it.
Oh, y'all don't do brunch anymore?
We do.
Okay, cool.
No, we do.
Them chicken and waffles used to hit.
But it could be just a weird transition from like the brunch to dinner vibe, I guess.
Like, and I've worked at restaurants where they do breakfast and also like dinner or whatever, and it was always kind of like a weird switch because some people would just work one and not the other, and then of course you have those weird mid shifts, and there's like a lot of prep involved as well, like switching. It's pretty much, you can think about it, you have to, depending on how the menu is, you have to break down the kitchen, then reopen the kitchen in the middle of the day. So
it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah.
A clean station is sexier than a 6-pack.
I'm gonna say yes, just because I don't really like muscly people. I don't like too much muscle.
Yeah.
Be realistic. It's getting cold out here. I can't. Your abs ain't gonna keep me cold.
We gotta have the thermal.
I know. Gotta
get ready for that hibernation.
It's cuffing season. You got it.
It's cuffing season, literally, for you.
Trying to be in a pumpkin patch by November.
Line cooks are the funniest people in the building. Agree or disagree?
Agree.
I do too.
Yeah, I agree. Well,
Who's funnier?
I know some bartenders.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about earlier. Chad is hilarious. I love Chad. I feel like he's probably been a line cook before, though.
He didn't really mention. No, he does not cook well. He did mention that. Because I was going to say, he didn't mention any positions in the back of house, but he did mention that ain't nothing good ever comes through that silver doors if he touches it. So if you heard that, you know.
Yeah. All right.
Nah, he don't kirk. The walk-ins is for more than just cooling off.
Oh, true. Agree.
Facts.
It's a little break area. I was like, you know what? Maybe I just need to sit in here before I commit a crime.
What you be doing in there?
I'll be on my phone. When I vaped, I used to vape in there. Like nothing hits different than like a vape and a walk-in.
In the cold walk-in?
Yeah, you just sitting there.
You be on the pickle bucket?
Yeah. I thought about what you said. Like, we be stealing pickles?
You be sitting on it.
Oh, yeah. You just sitting there.
Take a break.
Right after a rush, just sitting there for like a cool minute or two.
Yeah.
It's like, all right. Yeah.
What's comfier, the pickle bucket or the fry box, the fry oil box?
I'm going to say pickle bucket.
Yeah.
Because the fry bowl box might have some give to it.
Mm-hmm,
and if it gives, it's
over.
It's not going to be a good shift. Just sliding off.
All right, let's go into some assumptions.
Okay.
Trying to get untongue-tied. As I start talking more, I feel like that's when I start fumbling more and more. By the end of the episode, I'm like,
I do that a lot. What I realize is I think is that I get so excited at what I'm about to say. My mind moves faster than my mouth.
I think so too. I really do. I'm reading quicker than I'm speaking too to try to get it like all in one visual, and then
I'd be stimming.
It'd just be skipping around.
Yeah, just.
People assume back of house hates front of house. Is that actually true or just meme material?
Nah, that's not true. Because like I said, we're all family up here.
I agree.
We do have people that we do not like. I feel like that's with any job. You might have one server that just like, I don't like her because she'll be calling her food back. She'd be coming out late to get her food. It'd be cold. We have to remake a lot of stuff with her. So like, but now, across the board, nah.
What would be your biggest pet peeve?
As far as like back of house or front of house?
Yeah.
Again, just not calling food back or like, get the order right. I'll admit, like, if you mess up, oh, they didn't want mustard or something, boom, boom, boom. But like, just try to help me help you at the end of the day. Because if you're front of house, you're usually living off on tips. And for some reason, when food comes back bad, they don't blame the cooks. They immediately blame front of house. So help me help you.
That's true.
If I get this food right, you get your money. And we all go home happy.
People assume y'all are drinking during service. Tell the truth.
I don't think people assume that. But I have been in a couple places where it's like as long as you get the food out.
We ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
People assume y'all talk mad shit about customers. Fair assumption?
Yeah.
What y'all be saying?
Just usually just shit about regulars. Like, here go this bitch with this goddamn complicated ass order. Like, there was one lady that like she was gluten. I had a gluten allergy. It wasn't that bad, but we always had to like clean everything.
Yeah.
Everybody had to wash their hands, and it was like, she never had an outbreak or anything, but it was just kind of like, this bitch.
And you nervous too.
Because I don't want to be the one to kill her. She's so
don't
nice.
Let me be the one to catch that stray. People assume chefs have bad tempers, or is it just passion with a side of PTSD?
Probably the latter. Yeah. Because like it is a fast paced business, and after a while, this is like, fuck all this. I'm just gonna let it all out.
I think so too. They're not bad people.
Yeah.
People assume y'all don't taste your own food. That true?
I taste my own food. I gotta let it know if it's good. I'm not eating other customers' food though. I'm not like, oh, this boxy looks good. I mean, just nah. But yeah, of course, you gotta. Honestly, the best. That's another thing. The best meals you will be from like a line cook who like knows how to customize his own things. Like they'll add something in there. Like I remember at one time at Buffalo Wild Wings, I used to make like nachos, like custom nachos. I would like when we had mac and cheese, I was like add bacon, like extra cheese and like extra like add-ons that wasn't on the menu on there. Perfect.
For yourself?
Myself, servers, just whoever. I was bored. Like, you know what?
Let me soup it up right quick.
Yeah.
I feel that. Don't get caught though. They're gonna be mad when they do inventory of them ingredients.
I just play stupid. Like, I don't know why we ain't got that many.
They
more
say,
cheese.
James, where all the bacon? Where's the toppings at?
I don't know, man. It's just been a busy day. I'm throwing somebody on the bus. But old buddy been burning food for a good
Burning
little
it up to a crisp,
It's
honey.
in the trash, man. It's in the trash.
I'm glad you quit vaping.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It's fucking hard, dude.
Well, I kind of had to. High blood pressure was sending me into the hospital way too many times.
Really?
Yeah. I almost had a heart attack a couple times. So that'll do it.
Do you have that under control right now?
Yeah, it was like, I've lost some weight, trying to exercise a little bit more.
Yeah.
I'm on medicine, so everything's good.
Good. Oh my gosh, that's scary.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like you're not in the heat, at least when you're behind the bar, as
Yeah.
you were like on the line and stuff. So hopefully that helps a little bit.
Yeah, it definitely helps. It's good AC and all that.
Yeah. Gotta be on that AC. That's one thing that I could never get over was just like the fucking temperature back there, dude. But Mathen says he got used to it. I mean, he misses it. You love it. I don't know. I'm just like, that's crazy.
When you're in the thick of it, you don't pay attention. You're just kind of like...
Not all kitchens are like that, but ours is hot.
Yeah.
Bad. All right. We're going to go into a little bit of a eat and emotion segment.
Okay.
Describe the smell of a kitchen right before the first ticket hits.
It should smell clean, but they're like lingering like smells of like ingredients. Like you might smell like some like tomatoes, like some pickle juice a little bit, maybe some bread, possibly. Definitely got to smell some butter in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Some bacon. If you're frying up, you should be prepping up some bacon.
Definitely like some food that got prepped. Like definitely hear the fryers going as well too. Like some fry grease, you smell that as well.
I feel like it's my favorite time to smell, like right then, because it is clean. It ain't nasty yet.
Yeah.
And then you got that fresh food. What's a dish or shift meal that still lives rent free in your head?
I ain't gonna lie, I had it here when I was here at Shepherd's Pie.
Shepherd's pie over Jackson's smash?
No, absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not. And Jackson wasn't tripping. It was like that was like a special occasion thing. Jackson was making those.
It's like a birthday type
yeah,
shit.
like he wasn't just handing them out to everybody.
No.
If you got one, I mean, he fucked with you. If you ain't get one, then I don't know what to tell you. That also at I used to work at Johnny Brusco's.
Ooh.
So the slices, like the single slices, they were just like big pies that we would just make and kind of like pre-cook. And then like when it was time to go, like whenever you order one, we just throw the toppings on there and throw them in there. So at the end of the night, we would have like at least 5, 6, 7, 8 extra slices. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get 2 of those. I'm putting butter on the crust, jalapenos, chicken.
Too.
Yes. Throw it in there, extra
Stop.
crispy.
I could not because the way that pizza is my absolute favorite food,
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'll be on the road to type 2 diabetes really quick.
It was interesting. That
I'm
was the one
obsessed.
with the open kitchen where I said something got sent to the dish pit.
What did you say?
So I think I said a joke or something. I don't know what I said, but like I heard like someone like groan or they were like, they shushed me. So instinctively, mind you, all white people in a restaurant, I snapped my head and said, which one of you snow roaches shushed me? Immediately to the dish pit. Immediately to the dish pit.
I've never heard snow roaches.
You know, I like to come up with fun things, you know?
Okay, that's an original.
Yeah.
I like it. It's clever.
Came up with one the other day. I can't wait to break out. Melanin deficient mongrel.
It's like that guy, that little teenager that be
Yeah.
posting new slang that he comes up with. You should start doing those.
I should start doing that. Also, my thoughts and views are not reflected on her podcast at all. So anything that comes out of my mouth is no. Don't come at her because of some shit I say.
Don't come from me. You can take it up with him.
My Instagram is comedian James Young. Follow me first.
Yeah,
then-
follow him before you
Yeah,
yell at him.
you gotta pay your dues.
What's one thing you'll never eat again because of your time in a kitchen?
Coleslaw.
Why?
I just don't like the taste. And everyone try to make their coleslaw different. It all tastes nasty to me.
There is like no consistency with coleslaw.
Yeah. Like, I hate when people try to hype their shit up, too. It's like, oh, you don't like coleslaw? Well, you never had my coleslaw. And I'm not
Yes.
going to. I'm not going to.
It ain't nothing else. Like, it's not that different. Like,
Yeah.
you're capping.
Like, I don't like the taste. I don't like the smell. Because
I don't either.
It smells like musty ranch.
It's gross. Yeah,
Like-
like soured ranch. Like, that
Yeah.
shit is bad and rotten.
If you like that, you like that. But don't. If I go to a barbecue place, don't put that on my plate.
What about, like, when Baumhauer's, do you remember when you would sit down at Baumhauer's and they would just bring out the fucking shredded lettuce and sauce?
Wait, what?
Okay, it was when it was called Bob's Victory Grill before they switched to Baumhauer's.
Okay.
And like, you know, you get chips at Mexican place.
Yeah.
Or like we've done pig skins before
Yeah.
when you sit down at the table, they literally would bring out just like this shredded like lettuce, like slaw,
So, like,
and this red sauce. And that's it. It was just some lettuce.
not like a boneless salad almost.
Yeah,
Just
it was
just
a
straight
boneless.
lettuce.
It was 100% a boneless salad.
It's wild.
What's been the most detrimental order or thing that you've messed up, and how?
That is a good question because I'd be fucking up in the kitchen. Okay, I wouldn't say I messed this order up, but working here one time, you know, I don't know if y'all still do tickets.
Yeah.
A ticket got lost and there was like an appetizer that was only 25 minutes. And they were just like, hey, where's this? I'm like, where is what? It's like, we had these egg rolls. You
Never
have to
heard of
drop.
it.
Yeah, like that's one problem that happens a lot. But like that, yeah, I messed that up.
So it just wasn't dropped, period.
One time I was working at a restaurant and I don't know what was going on with me that day, but we were making nachos and it was either chili or something that didn't go on the nachos. We had to remake them 3 times because I kept putting it on the
James!
nachos.
Oh my God.
Well, the third time, it's like, it doesn't go, what the hell are you doing?
It doesn't go
on
on
the
there.
It was hilarious now. At the time, I was stressed out.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was back when I was working like 2 jobs like crazy. Like leave one job straight to the
Yeah.
other. So
And you were just scrambled as hell.
yeah.
What's the you had to be there moment that sums up kitchen life?
There's been a couple. There is one moment. It's not really like a kitchen life episode like thing, but like I back when I was working at a restaurant, this server had a dude, that was on a date, whatever. Turns out he was on a date with his side chick, and his main chick was pregnant at the time. So in the middle of the date, the main chick pulls up with her best friend, and her best friend proceeds to beat the shit out of the side chick. And then like the pregnant lady is like throwing hands at the boyfriend, whatever. But you can look on the security camera. Her server is at the POS station, is ringing stuff up, looks over, sees it, goes back to ringing stuff up. It's like, I am not a bouncer.
Oh
I am a
my
server.
god. Where was that?
Buffalo Wild Wings. Wow, shit has happened at
Jesus.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you think that takes the cake?
There's probably some more things, but like I think that's the one I remember the
I feel like,
most.
yeah, if it comes to your mind the first, I mean, then it's meant to be.
There was a time that some cops came in just to get food, and the server freaked out and left. Didn't see her ever again. Just ran
That
off.
doesn't make anything suspicious at all.
At all. I mean, we assumed she was on meth. That kind of like put the cherry on top. Okay, because that's some meth
Yeah.
head behavior.
Let's just go on and take her off the schedule.
It's funny too, because like this is how you know you're cool with your managers. If they let you see security footage when wild stuff happens, that's how you know you're
Facts.
cool.
When they call
So
you
like
in.
on the security camera, she looks at the cop. She's like, and just slowly like edging to the door, and then she just books it. She's gone.
No!
Middle of the restaurant.
Middle of shift, too.
Just
Just
gone.
gone. Holy
Gone.
shit. Dude, that's
Hilarious.
hilarious. Also at B-Dubs?
Yeah.
God damn.
Shout out anybody working at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Cousin Gary loves B-Dubs, too. I used to make fun of him for that all the time.
I mean, I've worked in the kitchen. It's just the food's alright, but
I don't like it.
they have good.
There's like a million other places I'd pick for wings.
Oh, for sure. Willie Wings.
I mean, I guess the TV aspect alone, but even then, like, that ain't shit no more, you
Yeah.
know?
That's probably like the only draw behind that is like the atmosphere. I
Yeah.
guess their food's okay. Some of the drinks are good, but you really
I'd rather go to
like,
Wild Wing.
It's funny because they be beefing.
Wild Wings and B-Dubs? Oh, I can imagine. But, like, the employees themselves, you think? For real?
Not the employees. These most are managers. Because I remember when like, I was working at Buffalo Wild Wings when Wild Wing Cafe first opened up. And, like managers would be like going over there on their lunch break being nosy, and it's like it's not that.
Spying and shit.
Y'all got turf for chicken wings? Like
My
we,
stepdad opened that Wild Wing. That's
oh
hilarious.
shit, that's wild.
Yeah, Adrian. I don't know if you know him, but
I'll probably see it if I
he's
saw
at
the
Moe's
face.
now. Shout out A-Town. God, I feel like I was gonna say one more thing to wrap up the B-Dubs bit. Oh, I think that you should make that a bit, like B-Dubs versus Wild
bro.
Wing, like their characters or something. Like put them
I
in
hear
the
they
ring.
be fighting more at Wild Wing. Like,
Yes. No, did you see there was a clip that that went viral on Facebook?
No, what happened?
And it was like someone in the kitchen literally decked the fuck out of the manager in the back of Wild Wing. I'll have to show you after this. If I find it, I'll attach it in the
Please do.
description. You can watch.
Oh! Hey! Hey!
I ain't want to eat.
Fuck no! What the fuck?
You know what's funny? That probably happened. Probably still had a job.
Probably. I mean,
It depends
in
on
these
how
days,
good of a cook you are. If you're a bad cook, they'll just let you go. But if you're
we'll just chalk it up.
and now, if I had $1 every time someone was like, "I quit," and then you see him back here a couple months later, that's how you know they love you.
There was this one dude that I worked with, and he did it nonstop. You probably know who I'm talking about. But it was like nobody even bat an eye. I mean, it was 100% the boy who cried wolf. Like, you're not leaving. I mean, he would
Yeah.
put his backpack on and like throw his keys across the restaurant. The whole nine. One time, like, and it's just for show. Like,
You coming back?
you coming back.
It might not be 2 weeks. Might not be 2 months.
Clock out. I dare you.
You coming back
I dare you to clock out.
once you realize how good you have it here.
Tell me you've worked in the back of house without telling me you worked in the back of house.
I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. Maybe I need more alcohol. I'm getting more drinks after this. I mean, I think I've discussed some of these, like just like giving out free food to like servers or whatever. People not calling stuff back. managers going behind the counter to like make food in the middle of a rush and just like pushing people out the way. That's how you, like, if you've never seen somebody get pulled off their station before, then you've never really worked in the back of house. Like,
I think that's a good one.
that's
What's your most controversial kitchen opinion?
I think front of house should work in back of the house for at least a week or 2 weeks, and vice versa.
Smart.
Because it's easy to, like, as someone who's been on both sides, it's easy, like, oh, they need to do this, that, and the third. Whereas, like, sometimes bartenders are doing a lot more than what you think. They're just ringing up food. Like, it might be a drink heavy night. So
Yeah.
you're mad at this one little appetizer when they got 30 drinks in the hole right now. And they're running back and forth. They're running out of stuff. And vice versa. Like, you might not be making a lot of drinks, but it might be like a food heavy night. And you might not understand, like, you know, you never understood, like, how bad it is till you run out of, like, 3 things in the middle of a rush and you have to go to the walk-in and stock up and you have 5 tickets already that are, like, at 15 minutes. Like, that type of stress. So I feel like front of the house should work in back of house and back of house should work in front of the house. Also, front of the house need to get paid more. Seriously. If you're making less than like $1 and living off tips, that is a barbaric practice that happened in the Great Depression because the mobsters had a lot of money and they were just throwing that shit out. So that needs to change.
I haven't heard that before, but I don't doubt it.
Yeah, apparently that's where tipping came from. It's like during the Great Depression, you know, and mobsters had like a lot of money because they were like selling liquor or whatever. So like they'll be like, hey, here's 50
Under the
bucks.
table.
Yeah, they'd be like, oh, here's $50, blah, blah, blah. At first, people were like, oh, I'm not going to take your money. I get paid well enough. But then, like, as the Great Depression happened, pay rates started going down. It's like, well, if you want this money, you better go talk to that mobster. Take that $100 he just gave you. He's flaunting.
And I'm sure they were doing other stuff in exchange, like on the server's end.
Yeah.
You know, making shit happen, allowing things to go down in there.
Yeah.
Not saying this, that, and the third. And so it turned into tipping culture. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
I kind of have to deep dive more into that.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, tipping's cool. Like you can definitely make a lot of money off of tips alone.
Yeah.
But I feel like you should just pay people a good amount, you know?
If there was some type of way, I think Waffle House implements this kind of, but they like will subsidize if what you make in tips doesn't break down to like at least minimum wage hourly or something like that. But that would be cool if that was a way that could be implemented. But
Yeah.
gotta have the funds for it, I guess. But I do really love that idea, and I think that you could actually make that work. You couldn't necessarily shut down for like 2 days and just do like a mock switch, and you also couldn't risk ruining your service by actually just switching. But you could do like one person do, you know, like this Friday night you shadow a server, and just all night you're like training up there just for the night and shadowing everything. And then the next time that person is shadowing you on the line, and then
so they can see what we go through. It's like, I feel like that'd be a better like work environment then, because it's different when you're just ringing food up. And now, you know, it's like, all right, if I ring this up right now, it's probably not gonna come out to XYZ amount of time because right now he's working on this, that, and the third. You know.
What is your opinion on, do you think that the server should time out the appetizers and entrees, or do you think that they should be able to just send it back and then that's something that y'all like time out on when you put stuff down?
Elaborate. Like you say, like servers should need to like ring that up early, or
because I could see it both ways. Like, say if I had a table and sometimes they'll just be like, well, we want to start out with Maytag chips, and then I want to have a shepherd's pie and he wants to have a Jameson steak, and then they just give it all to me right then and there.
Yeah.
I have to make the decision, do I like send it all in
at once
and let y'all be like, okay, I see that they're having an appetizer in this, and since we know the timing of how long it takes to cook everything, that's the ball's in our court on that? Or do you think that like the server should send it and then they do the math in their head and like kind of wait?
I think servers should send it, because you gotta think, that's another thing, is like when you're in back of the house, you're cooking for the whole restaurant. So you might just bring up that one Maytag chip, but I might have some Reuben egg rolls that I'm cooking as well. I might not have enough room to even like, so you might have to wait regardless. So it's good to know. It's like, all right, this is an appetizer. I'm gonna cook this first, and then once that go out, then we're gonna start on the other food.
Because some restaurants do it to where it's timed out by the kitchen. So I would like to speak with someone that has like worked in that and explain kind of how it goes down.
You really trust your cooks though.
Yes.
Because when it gets busy, you're just like, I don't care who gets wet first. Get it out of my face. Get this out the window. So you have to be a real seasoned and
I
disciplined
feel
cook.
like it's more in like very fine dining where they just kind of give it all, lay it all out what they want, and then they're like, we'll take care of it, we'll time it all out for you, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which I did when I was able to pull that out. I liked it. I got pretty good at being able to time it because I would send an app and then, do a couple other things, whatever, and then put in the entrees, and it was like just like butter, pretty smooth on just the flow of everything. So
I mean, it wouldn't be a hard thing to do, but I feel like servers should be able to.
It would be for y'all because, like you said, you're cooking for the entire restaurant, whereas I'm focused on just a couple.
Your Maytap chicks maybe like 1 out of 10.
Out of 10, yeah, exactly. Let's see. If the printer could talk, what would it say about you?
Stop cursing me out. It's not my fault I'm broken, all right? Because I think y'all had an issue earlier where it was messing up, or was it this the POS system?
It was the system itself, but...
That's the one thing that haunts me, too, like the sound that ticket printers have.
Ooh, that
Because, like, even it could be something just small, like, oh, they just want an extra sauce. But, like, it's like PTSD of, like, all right, we got to, fun time's over. We got to go back to the
That sound
fucking.
is, like, in your dreams.
Wake
Should be your
up.
alarm clock.
Yeah.
What's the dumbest argument you've ever had on the line?
Is water wet? I know. What's your opinion on, like, the water is wet argument? People say water is wet. Some people say water isn't wet.
What do you mean?
So there's an argument that people say that water is not wet. And there's some people that say that water is wet.
How is it not wet, though?
Okay, this is going to be a controversial thing. I'm on the side of water is not wet.
Why?
In the sense that wet is an adjective coming from something liquid. So like saying water is wet is like saying fire is burnt.
It's an after the fact thing.
Yeah.
I agree with you then. I agree with you. You're wet after you get in the water.
Yeah, like the water in itself is not wet because water is just water.
Uh-huh.
You wouldn't say a knife is cut. You say, oh, that knife cut
That's
me
true.
after I made contact with it. So yeah, that has gone. Also, the whole Kendrick Lamar and Drake thing.
You were beefing about that behind the line?
Okay. It's just funny because people are taking it way too serious.
They did. They really
did. They
did.
took it like it was like Jesus versus Satan or some point. Like it's not. It's just two dudes who rapping, and one just so happened to rap better than the other. That's it.
I think it was just taken more serious just because of the context of like the grape.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
A minor. I still say that to this day.
A minor. One thing customers think they understand but never will.
How long food takes to come out sometimes?
Yeah.
Like we try to get things out under 15 minutes, but also just like I was saying earlier, you're not the only customer here. We're gonna try our best to like take care of you, but like sometimes things happen. Like I had a customer when I worked at Starbucks. I've had several jobs. This guy wanted an iced coffee. We're in the middle of a rush, so I rung up his iced coffee, and it didn't come out what he wanted to. He just got mad, requested a refund, and like yelled at me and shit, and walked out. Also, like this is another funny story. I was working at Starbucks on the drive-thru. Boom, working at blah 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 blah. They was like, yeah, I got a drink last night. And I don't know what it was, but it had fruit in it. I'm like, this is Starbucks. You got to be more specific. I was like, can you be more specific? They was like, oh, that's not my job to remember that. That's your job.
Oh, is it? Really?
Immediately took the headset off. Come talk to her. Come talk to her. So, yeah.
It's amazing that people say these things. How do you even, like, you weren't even there.
I don't know you, lady.
I don't know you. I was in Florida last night, bitch. Like,
come on.
That's insane. And that's why we're doing this, because people really do be out here saying these things.
Like you do.
They really do.
Like it's not about you. We're thankful of your service, but you don't have to come here.
It was your order.
Yeah.
You can remember it, baby.
You came last night? I remember what I did after my shift last night. Think I remember your drink?
That's even if you were there.
I wasn't working. I was working day shifts. So I was like...
Oh, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, customers need to realize that some customers need to be humbled.
Yeah.
They need to be humbled.
Big time. And the timing thing, like, if your food's coming out too quick, I'm suspicious. Like, that shit is old, dead. It was made hours ago. So, have a little...
Yeah.
a little gratefulness when you got food that takes time because that means it's fresh.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I went to. I'm not gonna say this restaurant. I'm not gonna slander this restaurant because it was the first time I went there. I went there and I got some sliders. So like I was really hungry, so I ate them in the parking lot. So I took a bite. I was like, this is like really chewy. I turned the light on, completely raw in the middle,
Oh no!
like completely raw. So I came back. I was like, yeah, this is raw in the middle. And like the manager handed me like a gift card and was like apologizing profusely. But like as a person who's been in the kitchen, I understand mistakes happen. But at the same time, it's like. That raw, dude? Like, come on.
So, what is something that you look for, like, when you are out on the other side?
Like, what
and judge a restaurant off of?
As well as it sounds, the music that's playing. Because I
agree.
can kind of get like a piece of like the mindset of the people who are cooking the food. You know, is that
like if I go into a restaurant and they've got on like a Phoenix song or like Modest Mouse or you know what they're vibing to, you can like
if I hear trap music coming out the kitchen, I know that food finna hit. I know.
Yeah.
If I hear Jeezy coming out the kitchen, oh, this food finna slap. How often the servers are going in and out of the kitchen, something I noticed too. So that's how some that they're really like running their food. Like if my bartender rings my food up and I don't see him go back to the kitchen for like 20 minutes or so, I'm just like,
yeah, we wondering some things.
Yeah,
I agree. If you could pin mark like your shift that you feel like you got your stripes, what would it be?
Like a certain job or just
just kind of like, I don't know, once you felt like, okay, I've got a couple stripes under my belt, like maybe you just weren't
like when I like
the newbie anymore, where you just kind of felt comfortable. What was the shift and what like made that change?
Probably when so my first job was in a dish pit. I worked at a wellness kitchen, Auburn, whatever. So eventually I worked my way out to the front of the house, and then they gave me my own station. I was doing like the deli station. So I was like making sandwiches and whatnot. And I think our busiest nights was like taco nights or whatever. And I just remember like I did not mess up a single order that night. Everybody was happy. All the students were happy with their food, and I got out at a good time. So I was just like, yeah.
I got this.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I did have some terrible shifts afterwards, though. But
and now I feel like it's just time, like just time, and all the jobs that you have worked, like you can confidently say, like, yeah, I can probably step into anything now. So
I could definitely go behind the counter in any kitchen. I might not be the best, but I'd be able to hold my own. I can tell you that.
Yeah. Well, tell us a little bit about your front of house experience so far.
Bartending is fun.
How'd you get into that? What made you switch?
I was down the street at the jailhouse. They have the open mic there. So I used to come there and perform a lot on Thursdays. And then one of the bartenders was like, hey, we kind of like your personality. We think you'd be a good bartender. So I was kind of reluctant, but eventually I just like, all right, cool. I just started bartending there. So that was like 2 years ago or so. So yeah, I would like to do some more bartending jobs because I feel like it's a little more lenient than like a actual, but it's still fun. And it still gets busy nonetheless. Shout out to Sam and Andrew.
Shout out. Yeah, we love you guys down there.
And Swede, too. And all the other bartenders there.
And all the other guys.
You promoting another restaurant on the pod? Out.
Out. No, that's another thing, too, is just this also is not tied at all to the pub. Like, my thoughts and ideas and the guests that come on here and their thoughts and ideas has no tie. Do I have a connection? Yes. And I think that is no better place to record this podcast than in a restaurant where we do have people coming upstairs and going in the walk-in, and we do have people going in the manager's office, and like, why the hell would I create, again, like a little fake studio?
It's like you have the real thing right
Well, we have the real thing here. So, but that in no way, shape, or form has any any ties to opinions or anything here. So I don't even work in-house. So again, chalk it up with me. Well, if you could go back and you could tell yourself one thing when you did start that first job, what would it be?
Just be patient, because that first job at a dish pit, I almost quit like within 2 weeks because it was just so bad. But because I don't know if you've ever been to the wellness kitchen, but like athletes get to eat there for free. And they don't have any disposable. At the time, didn't have anything disposable. So every knife, fork, plate, cup had to be washed. So I just remember every day at 6 o'clock when football practice let out,
Oh my God.
every football player is there at Auburn staff. Every cheerleader is there because they're trying to get with the football players. Every basketball player is there because a cheerleader, they know that a cheerleader will settle for a basketball player if she can't get a football player.
You got the tea.
Everybody's there. Everybody's there. So like from 6 to about 8 o'clock, it was just nonstop. But it was like, yeah, so it was hell. I would come home smelling like dishwater every fucking day. Disgusting. Your shoes wet. Like, just be patient.
Trench foot.
Yeah. But eventually I worked my way out of the dish pit. So yeah.
Did you witness anything juicy while you were there?
I mean, usually just like messing with like customers, like the students there. I will not say anything too crazy because Auburn is they do love their students.
Yeah.
You ain't finna come for me. But yeah, let's just say there was some weird things I noticed between staff and customers. So leave it at that. We'll leave it at that.
Interesting. Well, what do you think is next for you?
Like far as like in life in general, or like my work experience.
Both.
I've been performing a lot more, so I would like to probably venture out. I've been to Florida a lot. I want to venture off to Nashville at some point. Texas is not on the map, but I might go there eventually. I want to go to Colorado. That's probably the next step. I want to do more shows. Also, I want to start doing more clean material. I feel like that's a challenge that I should probably tackle because in the industry they say clean is green. So if you can tell jokes in front of kids and not piss off their parents, that's a lot of money you can make.
Yes.
So that'll probably be the next step to doing this professionally.
I like that. You heard it here first.
Yeah. I'm the funniest nigga you don't know. Follow me on Instagram.
Am I supposed to bleep that out? Like that?
Nah. Open up with it. That's the first thing they see.
I should. I want to. You know I will too.
Yes.
I'm gonna be savage out here. I have to do savagery moves to get some commotion. So
yeah, because like the internet is so oversaturated.
It is.
Everybody's trying to do their own thing. You got to stand out.
But it's not oversaturated in this niche.
Yeah, so
I
this
will
is-
say
You got something. With
I
this.
do have a gap that is filled by me, and this. I found it. I was super excited about that though, and that is the same for you. And I think that you should lean into that because, again, like, yeah, you have your special comedy and your humor, and like no one can recreate that. But as far as honing in on like, what can I make my comedy about? That's it. That's a challenge for sure, and something that needs to be filled.
I don't know why I'm happy. I just am.
I love it. No, it's been a good time.
I've been feeling myself lately.
You
like, in a
should.
good way. Like
You should feel yourself.
coming up in the world.
Yeah, absolutely. This has been a wonderful discussion. Do you have any final thoughts or anything you want to leave us with?
Gordon Ramsay wouldn't talk as much shit if he worked at a real restaurant.
You don't think he works at a real restaurant?
He works at the high class restaurants for like all the people there with the culinary school and all that. So it's easy to like tell them they're idiot sandwich. I want you to imagine how Slim would react to Gordon Ramsay try to talk shit to him.
I would pay copious amounts of money.
I just say, all right, cool. Hey, cuz, come to walk in real quick.
Should I apply?
Do it, yes. I would love to
I've
see.
honestly thought about it because who the fuck wouldn't want, like, that would bring a lot of commotion to Opelika. It would be really cool to meet him.
Yeah.
But then I'd be like, Dad would be like, what the hell? But like, it wouldn't be about that. It would just be for the clout, you know?
I would like to see Gordon Ramsay at a Waffle House too.
I mean, I'm sure, like, you know, he does all those other little bits, like the one that's what I like to watch of him, where he does go into the privately owned restaurants and stuff.
Yeah.
So he does, I will say, like, because he trains up the line cooks and stuff to
Be professional.
come up with a little bit better, you know, he just helps him out. So I feel like he gets a pretty good taste, but
I just feel like he talks a lot of crap.
of course, that was his bit though.
It's an interesting bit though. I don't know.
And I think that that's a big debate too, or a hot take, I guess, is that Gordon Ramsay, I think, put this idea in a lot of young chefs' mind during that time to adopt this persona and treatment that like wasn't real, you know? Like he did that again, like to get commotion and be that chef that is filling a niche of just like being outrageous and like so dramatically loud and rude, and like other chefs took that to heart, and I think it broke a lot of people. And
Oh yeah, I mean, mind you, there are real like managers and chefs that are like that, but I just feel like it's weird. Like that's your thing. It's like I'm gonna just come in here, I'm gonna help them, but I'm gonna talk my shit too.
But I'm gonna scream, up and down.
I do give him props because like some of his like his jokes about the food are kind of like
No, it's funny, and especially just like the British banter too. It hits different.
fucking wanker, like that shit.
The fuck? That's why I had to throw him in the beginning. I'll probably get copyrighted, but I don't care.
Come to Opelika, Gordon Ramsay.
Please. Well, thank you so much for coming on, my guy.
Hell yeah.
I'm so excited. We should bring on some more comedian industry.
We should get Bryson on here.
Okay.
That would be great.
Has he worked at a restaurant?
Yeah,
I'm sure.
He was a bartender at Jack Brown's for a while.
Okay.
So yeah, he has.
I would love that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll text him after this.
D. Bryson Burn.
D. Bryson
Get
Burns.
with me. Well, thank you again.
No problem.
I have loved this. I think we hit all the marks. Until next time, you guys, keep your drinks strong, keep your pans clean, and keep your confessions ready. We'll see you next Wednesday. Tune in.
Yeah.
That's a wrap. That's a wrap.
I love that outro.
So, is there anything else I can get you folks this evening?